Now, I know I haven't really uploaded in like, what is it, 2 weeks, something like that, I think. The reason for that is that Destiny 2 has had me in a chokehold for the past 2 weeks. Also, I was sick last week, so I guess that's kind of an excuse too. But other than that, I haven't really been playing either Call of Duty or XDEFIANT ever since like 2 weeks ago. I've just mainly been grinding Destiny. The new expansion for Destiny 2 released yesterday, the final shape, and it had quite a bit of server issues. We did manage to get into the game after a while and play through the first story mission of the new expansion. And let me just say, for those of you that do play Destiny and haven't played the final shape yet or haven't even bought it, not gonna lie, the first mission had a really great start to the expansion overall. The expansion itself is the conclusion of a 10-year long story that's been going on through Destiny right now. Of course, Bungie does have to end it with a banger if they want this expansion to succeed. And from what I've seen, as I said, they're off to a really great start right now. But enough about that. I'm planning to do a Destiny video here in the future, maybe in a few days. So I'm going to talk about Destiny more when that video is released. But right now, we're back here on XDEFIANT. We're sniping like usual. As I said before, really haven't played this game in quite a few days. I did get on it yesterday or like 2 days ago, something like that, just to try it out. But I wasn't really feeling it. I didn't have a good time on it, so I just ended up quitting out of the game after a few matches. Just really wasn't feeling like FPS in general. So it has nothing with the game itself being ass, which is not. The game itself is really good. Like, I'm really enjoying XDEFIANT. New season of Call of Duty was also released like a week ago, and yeah, sure, they brought in some cool guns. They brought back the car sniper rifle, which they turned into a marksman rifle. And yeah, the gun is good. It feels really great. It's fast, it's snappy. It doesn't really hit collaterals though. You can, but it's really rare. Like, you either have to hit him up here or have the enemies already be damaged for the collateral to hit or register, I guess. But it feels really great. The season itself, however, I'm not really feeling Call of Duty right now. Like, I'm more focused on XDEFIANT and mainly on Destiny right now, at least. That's my main focus. But before I stop playing XDEFIANT so much, I did actually end up getting my TAC 50 up to level 100, so I have gold for it, as you guys can see here. This looks like bronze though, but I swear to God it's gold. Right now I'm using the M44 sniper, the second sniper, and trying to get that gold. There was a double XP event here during the weekend, which I missed out on. I'm just leveling up this gun at my own pace, trying to get all the ADS attachments that I want. Like, the M44 itself is a good sniper, but it is really, like, compared to the TAC 50, it doesn't really hit as hard. So it's a bit of a weaker sniper, but it is faster than the TAC 50, so it has that going for it at least. Now, my goal with this game is to get all of the guns gold. There is apparently going to be like a mastery camo when you unlock all the guns gold, at least from like people have been posting on Twitter and people have been posting YouTube videos about it. My friend Morse, he's been covering this game a lot, and he did a video of everything that's been currently leaked for this game to come out when it comes to like camos, weapons coming in different seasons and stuff like that too. Apparently the L115 from, I think it was in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, like the original one where it first appeared, is basically like a modernized version of the L96. And that sniper is coming to this game with season 1, so I'm not really sure when season 1 is gonna release for this game, but when that comes out, you bet your ass I'm gonna make a video about that and trying that gun out, because all of the guns, even the snipers, feel amazing on this game. Now, one thing I can agree on, which I've seen a lot of people also complain about on Twitter, is that the hit registration, the netcode, is really bad in this game. It is. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is. You get shot around corners, through walls all the time in this game, it feels like. That's pretty annoying. The snipers as well, I wouldn't say they're overpowered in the sense where the damage is too high or ADS too fast or something like that. I feel like the snipers themselves are really well balanced when it comes to those aspects specifically. However, one thing that I can agree on is that there's no flinch on the snipers, which makes it really easy just generally to hit your shots with it. I would like to see some form of flinch added to the snipers specifically. And that's coming from someone that mainly plays with snipers in any FPS game that has a sniper, that is. Like if there's an FPS game and it has snipers in it, you bet your ass I'm going to use that. But I can also agree from like a general standpoint that the snipers do need some flinch. And Mark Rubin has confirmed that snipers are going to receive some tuning when it comes to at least flinch, and also camera shake in general is going to be reduced or something like that, I think it was as well, which is really good because that just shows that the XDEFIANT devs are really listening to community when it comes to player feedback and what they think should be changed and fixed and stuff like that, compared to different companies, which I'm not going to name here, that are like, sure, they take community feedback into account, but do they implement it? Not always. But that's of course a topic for a different video in that case. But it is fun to see just generally that this game is getting so much love and support, and also not just from the dev but also from the community itself. Like the XDEFIANT community has been really vocal about how much they do like this game and what changes they think would benefit the game in general. Okay, Seeks, what the fuck? Seeks, come on now. Oh my god. Oh, there's no way. we're not gonna talk about my aim, alright? I haven't played this game in a while. Controller feels weird. I play Destiny with mouse and keyboard, so when I'm not playing like Call of Duty or XDEFIANT, I'm not really touching controller. And weapon balancing and everything like that, it's on its way. That's from what Mark Rubin has stated on Twitter. It's gonna come within the next patch, I'm pretty sure. Besides that, my overall opinion, my overall like review, I guess you could say, of the game, I do like it a lot. Mechanically, it is really well made. A lot of people have been complaining about the game feeling very clunky when they first try it out, and I don't know why, but there's apparently a setting that's called acceleration, which is turned off automatically or by default, and this pretty much just like accelerates your looking speed, not your ADS speed or ADS zoom speed, just the overall speed of how you turn and how the character feels. And that, if you turn up acceleration, it's gonna feel 10 times better to you, I promise, because it felt 10 times better to me as well. Yeah, I have it on 2.00%, and that's just personal preference. I usually play on a high sensitivity when I play on controller, but the game has felt a lot better ever since I turned up my acceleration. But I do like this game. I really like it. I love that there's no SBMM as well in it. SBMM has been a big part, like a big talking point in XDefiant. A lot of people do want to see SBMM being implemented in this game. A lot of people want it to stay the way it is, which is not having SBMM. I am for not having SBMM into the game. It just adds so much variety to the matches compared to when you have SBMM active. You pretty much only play the same players every single time, which is not fun at all, because you're always in your own like skill bracket or skill bubble, whatever you want to call it. But here with a game like XDefiant, where there's no SBMM, you have some games that you slay out, you know, maybe drop like 60, 70, 80 kills, even 100 kills, depending on some players that are really good. So you have some games that are really good, some games that are good, but you have to try a bit more, and other games that you also get stomped. And having that type of match variety is really refreshing. It just adds to the overall enjoyment of the game. Even though I haven't played it, like when I do play XDefiant, I don't really get burnt out of it in the same way I would have if I played COD, for example. Like I grinded my ass off for the first like few days of the game being out to get my TAC 50 to 100 just to get it gold, and that shit felt so incredibly amazing compared to Call of Duty, which had do different challenges and this and that, and trying to do challenges in an SBM filled lobby is just not it really isn't a vibe at all. But overall, this game is really good. Like sure they do have some stuff that they need to fix, some stuff that they need to nerf, buff, change even, and stuff like that, but the core game is really good, and I'm enjoying it a lot. If you for some reason still haven't tried XDefiant out, please do so. I mean, it's free to play. There's literally nothing to lose. You can buy skins, you can buy founders packs and all that stuff if you want to, but it's not mandatory. You don't have to drop a huge sum of money just to try out the game. And if you like it, keep playing it. If you don't like it, don't play it. I'm also not sponsored. I'm just saying this just because I actually do enjoy this game. Except getting naded across the map.